go about your normal duties. Lay down your arms. Anyone caught with deadly weapons or harboring the enemy will be punished severely. Your attention, please. The Imperial Japanese forces are victorious. They have crushed the American army. Americans at large, surrender.
Don't be a chump. It won't work.
All right. Then I'll do it alone.
It will not be necessary to defend yourself in here.
The children saw you were so excited, they didn't give any details. So I didn't know which side to expect.
Are you alone?
Yeah.
You gave Jose and Teresa quite a scare pointing that gun at them.
Come on out, children. Come on, it's all right.
I am Father Sanchez. Welcome to San Mateo.
Are those graves out there?
We dug them, the children and I.
The Japs been here?
Only the bombers so far. They knocked out the radio shack and destroyed the village, but they haven't occupied the island. Not yet. Nothing to be afraid of. The children call him Tanga. Tanga is someone who isn't very smart. Doro, take your friend outside where he belongs. Hurry up. Are you certain they're not after you? I mean that you won't leave them here.
Look, Father, if you're worried about getting in trouble on account of me, relax. I'm not planning on sticking around.
I wasn't thinking of myself.
Like the kid then. Forget it. I'm leaving.
Wait. Vicente, tell Lieutenant Huntington it's all right.
You've got another American in here?
That's right.
It's all right,
That's why I wanted to make sure.
Well, that's great. Now, that's great. Lieutenant!
Gee, am I glad to see you. Where did you come from?
Well, it's a long story. Lieutenant, Father, you wouldn't have anything to eat around here, would you?
Oh, of course, I should have thought. Pass, fix something for the...
Corporal, Steve Bennett.
Fix something to eat for Corporal Bennett.
Yes, Father.
Oh, Father.
It's all right, Pedro. What is it?
Maria says her leg hurts.
All right, tell her I'm coming. Maria got a broken leg in the bombing, and I'm afraid I didn't set it very well.
You did a great job, Father. The doctor couldn't have done better.
Coming from a Navy nurse, that's very reassuring. Corporal? Lieutenant Huntington has been very helpful. Pedro, will you help us fix something to eat for Corporal Bennett?
Look, Maria, I brought your visitor. This is Mr. Bennett, a corporal in the United States Army. I would like to say hello to you.
Hello, Mr. Bennett.
Hi. Pedro tells me your leg is giving you pain. Huh?
It's not so bad.
She's a very brave little girl.
I cried when nobody was around.
You know something? I did too, and my leg isn't even hurt.
We'll be right outside your room. You try to get some sleep.
All right. Goodbye, Mr. Bennett.
So long, kid. Keep your chin up.
As you can see, Corporal, I have acquired a rather large family.
Is that everybody?
All that's left. Those who weren't killed in the bombing fled inland. The children you met here are orphans, although I don't think they quite realize yet what happened to their parents. Sit down.
The lieutenant. Was she stationed here?
I found her on the beach. They say you can learn more about a man by his silences than by what he says.
I don't get the connection.
Well, you ask about Lieutenant Huntington, I say I found her on the beach. Now, most men would find that a rather provocative statement to make further inquiries. Either you have great self-control or an amazing lack of curiosity.
I just like to take first things first. Right now, I'm more interested in how to get out of here in one piece.
Well, so far the Japanese have shown no interest in occupying this island.
Well, they'll get around to it now that the fighting's over.
Good, Boss. Thank you.
You like it?
Yeah, great.
All right, children, back to your chores. Back to work.
Father? Did you tell him about the plane?
What plane?
I was starting to get to it when I told you about finding Lieutenant Huntington.
There's a plane scheduled to land at Sango Point in 3 days to fly some nurses out. I was on my way there when our boat hit a mine.
When I found her, she was lying on the bottom of this broken lifeboat, half underwater. It was the Lord's mercy she was alive at all.
Well, where is this Sango Point?
Oh, about 100 miles away.
I have a map in my office.
Well, how long do you think it would take us to get there?
Wait a minute. You weren't figuring on my taking you to meet that plane.
Why not?
For lots of reasons.
Well, look, if you're worried about I not being able to keep up with you, believe me,
Forget it.
Here. Here we are, and here's Sango Point. You have to cross the river here.
Never mind,
and...
Father.
What? I don't understand.
He doesn't want to try it.
It won't work. There isn't enough time. She couldn't make it.
What do you want me to do? Spend the rest of the war hiding in the cellar?
Look, Lieutenant, it's my life we're talking about, too. If they catch me now, I'm dead.
But you think that without me to hold you back, you might be able to make the rendezvous?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But if I try and I'm too late, I've only got one life to worry about, my own. Don't you understand? You couldn't make it. There isn't enough time. We just end up in the middle of enemy country with no plane or no friendly church to hide in. Well, can't you understand that?
I guess it doesn't really matter whether I agree with you or not. I can't make you take me with you.
I agree that it might be too difficult for a woman to go that distance on foot.
You see? Thanks, Father.
Therefore, I was going to offer the use of the church bus.
I mean, you've got a bus?
Well, it hasn't been used for some time, but perhaps it has one more trip left in it.
Well, where is it? Let's see
I'll
it.
show you. Well, I told you it hasn't been used for some time.
Look, I don't like to be a wet blanket, but you can't run a bus without an engine or wheels.
The wheels are in the storeroom, and the engine's over here. I'll show you. We used it to power the generator for the lights in the church. It's not a thing of beauty, but it works most of the time.
Okay. How long will it take to fix it?
You've got to be kidding.
You said we couldn't make it on foot, so we tried.
Well, you don't think we get 100 miles out of that thing?
I'm willing to try.
Well, I'm not. That's the nuttiest idea I've heard of yet.
All you seem to come up with are objections.
They're the only things that make sense.
In other words, you refuse to try it.
Look, Lieutenant, can't you get it through your head? We wouldn't last 10 miles in that thing. We'd be sitting ducks.
I see. Okay, Corporal, good luck.
Make her understand, Father. He's better off here.
I must see how Maria is.
You know how Maria is.
What do you want me to say? That you're right? That's a matter for your own conscience.
Conscience has nothing to do with it. All right, all right. Suppose I said okay. Now, how far are we supposed to get with this?
Yes, we've been using it to make the lights work.
What happens when this runs out? What do I use then? Coconuts?
How do you know about that?
About what?
About coconuts. Burning the husks to make gas fumes. We call it an poppy.
Poppy.
Yes, many years ago when gasoline was scarce, sometimes we had to convert to that method. And it works. Very well.
I'll bet it does. Look, Father, I don't know how we got in the coconut business, but I can't run...
You asked me, and I told you. If you do not wish to do it, that's up to you, but don't blame it on the lack of gasoline.
Poppy. All right, Father, start letting it down.
Tanga, sibug. Luay, luay.
That's good. Not too fast now. Whoa, not too fast.
Wah, wah.
A little bit more, a little more. Back them up.
Wah.
Back it up. Keep coming. Whoa!
Wah. Oh, that's coming along fine.
Oh, yeah, just great.
Father?
Oh, thank you very much.
Corporal?
No, thanks.
Why don't you leave it here, huh? Perhaps he'll want it later.
Is there anything I can do to help?
We brought the tires.
Now, they are good. They were a gift from a rich parish in Manila. Look at that. Huh?
Too bad you couldn't have stuck him for a new bus while you're at it.
This is the best I could do, Father.
Oh, that's splendid, Pedro.
What is that?
The smokestack.
Folks,
Bring it over here. We'll fit the pipe into it. And you children get the rest of the tires. Come on.
Yes, Father. Yes.
You don't give an inch, do you?
look, I'm giving it a try. But I don't have to think it'll work, do I?
It would help.
Sorry, Lieutenant.
The way you say lieutenant, you make it sound like a dirty word. Are you against all officers or just female officers?
Never gave it much thought.
Would it make it easier for you if we disposed of the rank?
Father! Father! Japanese soldiers! They come on boat!
How far away?
Maybe 10, 15 minutes.
Pedro, put this away. Vicente, unhitch tanga, huh? Untie the motor and put away all the tools. Chico! Pass!
Get back in the church.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, let me do something.
Yes, Father, what is it?
Japanese soldiers are coming. Prepare to welcome them the way we planned.
Yes, Father.
Yes, Father.
Stay with Maria. Tell her not to be frightened. Huh?
Yes, Father.
Oh, that looks fine. Now you better get back to the church. Both of you. Now remember, everyone smile. All right. Gentlemen.
You were expecting us? Or is this for someone else?
One of the children was playing on the beach, and he saw you and your men coming.
Oh? Which one has the sharp eyes?
Vicente.
I do not remember seeing any children on the beach.
We were playing under the tree.
Yes, please.
One of my men was found floating in the sea. A boat belonging to my company is on your beach. Do you know how it got there?
I have not seen this boat.
Do you know the penalty for helping the enemy?
It will be very severe. I know that.
So. And you have seen no Americans?
Oh, yes, there were two. At the radio shack, but they were killed in the bombing.
I mean, since then. Today. I do not know how many, but...
Vicente, bring the captain some fruit. Shall I ask your men what they would like, Captain?
Wait. Ako, sumiso mo yung sinabi mo.
Are there any more?
One in the boat.
He got away. He saw me come out of the church, Father. That ties you in with it.
That's not important.
Not important. Father, he heard the shots. He knows where they came from.
I know.
When that soldier makes his report, he's going to send more men back here.
Well, when they get here, I'll decide what's the best thing to do.
There's nothing for you to decide. Father, you have no choice. You just better not be here when they come back.
Are you suggesting I leave my church?
Well, it won't be much good till you're dead or in a prison camp.
You can't stay here now, Father.
And besides, we need you. Well, you're the expert on that Tunerville trolley we're putting together.
Well, I suppose it's possible. Because we have taken enough supplies for the children, but the bus is large enough. I think we can handle it.
Father, I didn't mean the...
What?
Well, we can't take the kids with us.
Oh, well, then I certainly can't go.
But there's no reason for them to leave. They won't be blamed for anything.
They are orphans.
I know.
They depend on me.
I know.
Well?
Oh, come on, Father. Be reasonable.
And Maria, do you expect me to leave Maria behind with a broken leg? Who would take care of her? Now, you tell me that.
You know, he's right.
I know he's right. Oh, fine, fine. Come one, come all. Well, let's make it a block party while we're at it.
What else can we do?
He's right, you know. You two would have a better chance alone.
We need you, Father. Like he said, you're the expert on making the bus run.
Oh, no, it isn't that difficult once you have put it together.
I need you. I'm scared down to my toes.
Thank you. I will be delighted to accompany you.
Only what?
This was an old church when I first came here, many years ago. But I was young, and this was my first parish. It has been my only parish. I will miss it.
You'll be back.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Hey, fast, Dad! Not now, Doro. We're busy. Nobody wants to play anymore.
Everybody's finished inside. You better eat it before it gets cold.
Yeah, just a minute.
You know, it's really beginning to take shape.
The question is, what shape?
I don't know. I think it's kind of cute, though. At least it's got character.
I'll have to go along with that. Thanks.
You're welcome. You know, when we were hiding in the cellar, and that Japanese officer was telling Father Sanchez that they found one of their men dead and one of their boats missing, and that they were looking for whoever did it. That was you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You never told me how you escaped. Or didn't they take you prisoner?
They took me prisoner, all right. Me and everybody else. But I ducked out on the way to prison camp.
Did they chase you?
No, they didn't see me go. They were too busy shooting down some other guy. I was able to stay out of sight during the daytime, but that night I found myself right in the middle of a Jap camp. But I stole a boat and ended up here. There. That brings you up to date on the story of my life.
I'm sure there's more to it than that. Like, for instance, what the girl did to you that made you so mad at everybody.
You know, it just could be that I've got some other things on my mind. Like staying alive. Not letting them capture me again now that I've killed quite a few of their soldiers. Little things like that.
You know, it's a funny thing. But back in the hospital, there were an awful lot of guys with an awful lot of problems. I mean, besides being sick and wounded and in pain. But there were only two that seemed really soured on the world. They'd both gotten letters before the war started. One of them's wife had left him. The other's girl had married another man.
Now, how did you find all that out? Did you read their letters, or did they cry on your shoulder?
Good night, Steve. How's Maria?
She went to sleep 2 minutes after you finished reading to her. Does the corporal need any help?
That's a matter of opinion.
I meant mechanically. The other, whatever it is a different matter.
I don't know, Father. He was still working out there.
I will go and see.
Good night.
Good night.
Good evening, Father.
Good evening. You're putting in a long day.
Yeah. Well, I figure we better get out of here as soon as we can.
Mm-hmm.
Who's on watch?
Pedro, I am going to relieve him now.
Keep a sharp eye.
I see that you have eaten.
Yeah, the lieutenant brought it.
You know, Corporal, I'm sorry, but I couldn't help overhearing the lieutenant the other day when she suggested that under the circumstances, it might be easier if you both dispense with your formal military titles. Now, why don't you want to do that?
How often do you get to say no to a lieutenant?
See you in the morning.
Good night, Father.
Good night.
It's finished, Father. Is this the way you wanted it?
Yes, thank you. I'll take over now, Pedro.
You did nothing wrong, Father.
I lied to them. Not in words, but in my heart, I lied.
But you had to choose, them or the Americans.
Yes. I have to choose. Good night, Pedro. Get some sleep. We have to leave early.
You know, Father, in all my life, I have never been off this island. It will be a strange feeling. Do you think we will ever be able to come back?
God willing.
I hope he is.
Good night, Pedro.
Good night, Father. Is everything they had, Corporal?
Oh, good, good. Why don't you put him in the front seat?
Anything else?
No, I'm through. Why don't you douse the light in the shed, huh?
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Father. It's a real good pencil sharpener you got here.
Well, there she is.
Yeah. There she is.
Are you ready, Pedro?
Ready, Father.
Light it up. It will take a while to generate the gas.
Oh, I believe that.
Father! Father! A boat! Way out!
Children, get your things. Get the bus. We've got to hurry.
Come on, girl, we're leaving. He doesn't want to leave Anna.
This is Tanga's home. She'd be lost if she left it.
Then I don't want to go.
All right, you two. Get in the bus.
Give me just a minute.
We don't have a minute. Now get in the bus.
I'll tell you what. We'll let her decide. You talk to her. Tell her we have to leave. And she can stay or come along, whichever she wants. If she's as smart as I think she is, she'll decide to stay till you come back. But if she's just a dumb old carabout, then she'll want to go, and we'll make room for her in the bus. Now you tell her and let her decide.
All right.
If she decides to stay, you'll have to be brave and leave her because that's what she wants.
We have a place all fixed up just for you. There we are. Careful.
Well, she says she wants to come.
Tell her to get in the bus then.
Come on, kid.
Surrender! Какой ты тебе?
How is Maria?
Fine. So far, they think it's a lark, like a big family picnic. All except Doro. He's very unhappy about leaving his Carabao friend.
Do you mind telling me where you're going to put him?
I wasn't going to try to bring it along. I just needed a little more time.
We didn't have a little more time. We didn't have any time at all.
What do you think of it now?
It was the best thing to do. She would have been very uncomfortable on the bus.
I told a lie. She didn't really want to come.
Not following, chasing. Help guide me on. Right.
Stay right where you are, children.
Grab a pole. Here, take this.
They'll be here before we can get across.
Just keep pulling the rope, Pedro.
I'll form the bridge.
Pedro! Pedro, come back!
Get the bus. Take care of the kids.
Everybody get down.
sia salvo peccatis tuis, in nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
Japanese boat.
We fight?
No, not this time. Some of you kids might get hurt.
What do you care? You don't like us anyway.
Well, does anybody have a clean white shirt they'd like to donate for a surrender flag?
Wait. Maybe you won't have to surrender.
Still want to try it?
Unless I can think of something better in the next 10 seconds.
All you got to do is hold on.
I'll hold these over the other side just in case.
All right, get the guns out of sight.
Under the blanket.
All right, Father.
Children, I want you to be very good and very quiet. And I want you to pretend that nobody else was ever with us.
Why, Father?
Because it's a game, and that is one of the rules. And if you don't follow the rules, then we can't play the game. All right?
All right. Can I play too?
Of course you can play. But we'll all play.
Who are you and what is all of this?
I am Father Sanchez. I was taking these poor orphan children to the city when the cable broke. I am very grateful that you have come along to rescue us.
What is the matter with the girl?
Oh, she got a broken leg in the bombing. I hope to get her to a doctor.
How will we help you?
I am very grateful. Write a thank you note to the Admiral.
You do that, Father. Only wait till the war's over, huh?
Laura!
Father!
Christum sanctum, unctionem, et suam piissima misericordiam. Indulge a tibi Dominus, quid qui deliquisti. Ego te absolvo ab omnibus censuris et peccatis. In nomine Patris, Filii, Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
Which way, Father?
To the right. Uh-oh. You better stop. Pull over there, please.
Father?
Well, where do you,
I hid when I heard your car coming. That is a car, isn't it?
You were hiding. Why?
I had a little disagreement with the Japanese colonel. If that thing could hold one more, I'd sure appreciate a lift.
Any particular place you're heading for?
I was hoping to get to my folks' place. They've got the farm up in Panagua. I thought I'd be as safe there as any place.
We go quite near there.
Well, what do you know? This is my lucky day. You know, if I hadn't seen this thing with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it at once.
You're not alone in that feeling.
Hi, kids. Who do they belong to? They're orphans. Me and my big mouth.
Okay, Vicente?
Okay, Corporal.
Hang on, Father. We've got no brakes.
That's what you get for giving me a lift. I tell you I'm a jinx.
it again.
Son.
Father, that's as tight as she's going to get.
She's a very gallant old lady, this Buzz, but I'm afraid age is catching up with her. As a matter of fact, I think we're both getting a little old for this sort of thing. Sleep that knits up the raveled sleeve of care. Strange time to be quoting Shakespeare, isn't it?
It's been a pretty strange day all around.
I don't know how Shakespeare would say it, but you better get some sleep yourself.
I'm too keyed up. Besides, we'll have plenty of time to sleep on the plane. If we make it.
If? Now, Lieutenant, you're not losing your nerve, are you?
Just trying to be realistic. You called me Laura a while back.
Yeah, well, I thought you were hurt. That didn't count.
It doesn't seem possible, does it? When it's peaceful and quiet like this, it just doesn't seem possible. Where are you from, Steve?
Chicago.
Really?
Oh, what's so surprising about that? Lots of people are from Chicago.
I know. I am too. Where did you live? Maybe we were neighbors.
I doubt it. Where I came from, we didn't quote Shakespeare.
It doesn't matter. I was just trying to make small talk. You know, I've been so scared. Any chance I get to forget it,
I'm sorry. Well, I guess you were right.
About what?
Well, you said the only two sour guys you met in the hospital were guys whose girls had run out on them while they were overseas. Number 3.
No, I'm sorry.
You don't have to be. I've been feeling sorry enough for myself, but not anymore. What really bothers me is she ran out on me, and I've been taking it out on you. I got her letter in the last bunch of mail that got through. She must have known about the war before we did. You know something? I can't even remember what she looks like.
I thought you were going to say I reminded you of her. Back in the hospital, I always reminded someone of the girl at home. I guess I just have that kind of face.
No. You don't remind me of her at all.
Good night, Steve.
Father, I've been doing a little thinking. I guess I acted pretty much like a heel back at the church.
I hadn't noticed.
Oh, come on.
Well, perhaps you were a bit edgy.
Well, that's not the word I would use. Then again, I'm not a priest.
Sometimes I wonder if I still am.
What do you mean?
I am not sure the bishop would approve of everything I have done.
Well, if he gives you any trouble, you just let us know.
You have changed.
I'm beginning to think we're going to make it after all.
No. I mean, you have changed inside.
But you sit next to a priest all day, and some of it's bound to rub off.
I wish I could take credit for it, but it wouldn't be true.
Don't underestimate yourself, Bob.
No, I don't. I just know my limitations.
But those kids wouldn't agree with you. They think you've got the answer for just about everything.
Except why a bullet had to hit Jose.
Hit the ditch! Get out!
I'm afraid this time we ran out of luck.
We will have to surrender or be wiped out.
I'll play it any way you want. Give up with the rest of them, or make a run for it through the jungle.
You go on. I don't think I can make it.
No deal.
Well, here goes.
Ellie, Bert! Bawa the road. Yes, sir. Come on. Kunin mo lahat ng kailangan natin dyan, ha? Lahat ng ammunition. Pati mga baro nila.
We came as soon as we could when we heard the shooting. Are you all right, Father?
Oh, yes, thanks to you and your friends.
Greetings, my friends.
Well, you came along just in time, believe me.
This is Lieutenant Huntington and Corporal Bennett.
I am Miguel. I am honored to have been of assistance. And the beautiful young lady, Father?
Oh, this is Lupe. The Japanese are after her for killing one of their officers.
My congratulations. I can understand why they were shooting at the Americans, but you and the children, Father.
Well, a situation came up where I had to take sides.
I'm glad you came to the right decision. Where are you heading for?
To Sango Point. That is, if the bus will still run.
You're traveling in that?
Well, we'll soon find out.
So you killed a Japanese officer, huh? How did you do it?
With this own knife.
That's good. I like that.
Miguel, one of them is still alive.
So kill him.
No!
Can't do that.
Do you want to leave him here? To die a more painful death?
Couldn't you take him someplace where he could get help?
And get killed ourselves? We live as you see us, Father, hit and run.
Very well, then. We will take him with us.
If you will forgive me, Father, that does not make sense.
Perhaps not. Nevertheless, that is what we will do.
Hey, you might as well save your breath, chum. I haven't won an argument with him yet.
Well, it's your boss. But I will not sit next to him.
Are you going along?
Some of the roads between Sango Point and here are mine. You will need somebody who knows where they are. Besides, it's my duty to my American comrades. And this brave and beautiful young woman. Kasola!
Yes, sir.
Mon, isa kayo ngayon sa bus yan.
That's quite an army you got here.
They're young, but they're good fighters.
Good. Got your own private little war.
It's not very private. Anybody can join. Would you like to?
Not me. I just had mine.
That's too bad. We can use you.
You don't think you can hold off the whole Japanese army, do you?
Not if they catch us. But this is a big island. It will be very difficult. Mabuti pa, hintayin niyo po yung 2 araw, ha? Babalik ako.
Pasok niyo po.
Let me see that. You might have a knife.
All right, children, let him rest.
What are you going to do when we get to Sango Point?
They meet an airplane and I keep going.
Where to?
To my family's house. They're farmers.
You don't look like a farmer.
That's good.
What else do you do besides kill Japanese officers?
I worked in a nightclub.
I bet you had a lot of boyfriends.
Enough.
Too bad I did not know you then. I would have driven them all away.
There. Miguel, give this to Maria, please.
Look what Father Sanchez made for you.
Oh, thank you, Father.
It will do until we can get a better one.
You and the army didn't always see eye to eye, Corporal, huh?
Why do you say that?
You once had another stripe.
We had our ups and downs.
You'd better slow down.
Mind?
I think so. Little ways up.
But we must take this road. It's the only way to Sango Point.
It's no problem, Father. We'll just dig up the mines first. Stop here.
Better get everybody out of the bus.
Okay, everybody out of the bus.
Just in case I make a mistake.
Just in case you make...
Look, Father. Hey, Chico! Cats! Down! Look what you did! We don't want to play that! Hey, pass! What is it? I don't know. I found it in the bus. But what is it? I don't know.
Camilo! Talaga, tumilo!
Well, I don't want to play with it anyway.
What happened?
We were playing the ball. And he grabbed both of us.
Are you sure this is Sango Point?
Oh, yes, yes.
Well, either we're too early or too late.
Maybe they heard about our boat being sunk and called it off.
Well, it was a nice drive anyway. Met a lot of interesting people.
I just can't believe we've come.
There it is, see?
Yes, but whose side?
It's ours.
She's the only one that made it, but there's a few others who weren't on the list. We'll get them on board. We can't wait here long.
They will take good care of you, and someday we will meet again.
You're not coming with us, Father?
My duty lies here with Miguel and the others.
Oh, then I want to stay with you.
Oh, the rest of the children will need a man now, and that will be your job. Benedictio Dei omnipotentis, Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, descendat super vos, et maneat semper. Amen.
I will take care of them, Father. Don't worry.
Come on, Father! Come on. Back, come on. Get in!
Tell MacArthur we'll keep things stirred up here until he gets back, huh?
Father,
Good luck, Lieutenant.
Are you sure you don't want to come with us? Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
I hate to be a killjoy, but there's a war on, Lieutenant! Father? Get it up! Get it up! Get it out of here! Get going!
Are you all right, Steve?
Yes, Father.
Well, welcome to the guerrilla army, Sergeant.
Looks like we're gonna have to walk this time. Well, let's get on with it. I've got a date when this is over.